Hey, welcome to World War One Tuesdays. Trev's back. Woohoo! Trev's back. He's been walking 500 miles and 500 more.
Sorry, Mark, didn't hear that.
I said he's been walking 500 miles and 500 more.
Yeah, you're bloody right there.
How are you both?
Yeah, I am fine. And tonight, Mikey, I am Blackjack Pershing to your Field Marshal Sir John French.
Ooh.
World War One theme.
Yes, sir. Yeah, so we've only got 5 people here. Wow, that's quiet from Tuesday. But hey ho, we shall persist. Right. Where did we go up to? What are you working on today, Jim?
I have got the Aussies, the 35th scale figures I was working on last week. I got them glued together, and today I'm going to put primer on. So I have my Mr. Surfacer 1500 black ready to go, and my trusty Fenga airbrush.
I've got that kit. I've got the same one.
This is the AG183K. Now, Fenga in North America comes under the label of TimberTech.
Didn't know that.
It's a Fenga.
Yeah.
So, got my alligator clips ready to hook the Anzacs and paint them and get everything going in that direction. So that's what I'll be doing.
Are you going to be doing a Model T to go with them or something?
I've already got one, but you know what? That puts a thought into my head. I could buy that kit, the specific Australian Model T, that one. That's and I'll be able to populate it with these, and
yeah.
I'm guessing they're Australians. They got hats that look like Aussies, right?
Yeah, they've got the slouch hats.
Right, they got the floppy hats. So one of them does, and one of them's dressed up as an Arab. I'll show you later. I'll take some photos, post them on Discord. You can't see a damn thing with this camera.
Either way, they'll make a nice diorama.
Aye.
What Model T are you going to do then, Jim?
The
ICM.
Yes, the ICM Model T, though the one with the it's got it's slightly. I have the armored car Model T kit. That one's already done, but the Australian one, which is specifically based in the Arabian Desert, it's got a different machine gun setup, I think. I don't know if it's got the Vickers in the back or does it have something else. I can't remember what the box cover looks like.
Yeah, they had the Vickers in the back of them.
Okay, all right. Then it's essentially going to be the same model.
Yeah.
And I don't know if they provide any figures, but no big deal if they don't. I've got plenty here.
Yeah. Excellent.
Good.
Whilst the chat's fairly quiet, we'll go through that. Duke says, "Good day, all you beautiful people. Still current chat champion."
Yeah. Adam, my favorite young Scotsman, is in the press man. He says, "Hello, me sugar plums." Of course, that's all wrong, so forgive me.
It's more Dick Van Dyke Cockney.
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. Wrong country. Terrible. Almost as bad as James Holland trying to sound like FDR.
Matthew says, "Hi, everyone. Early for a change."
Glad to have you here. Steve Holman says, "Hi, guys." Hello.
Oh, Steve.
It always lands on you, doesn't it?
Yeah. Jim Altergott says, "Greetings, you all in chat," with a big wave and a smile.
Sounded nothing like him.
Yeah, I know. I you imposter, you.
And Julian says, "Afternoon, all."
Hello, Julian. Duke says, "Hey, Trev, is your Sherman an RFM kit? I've put a bit of information on how to make the tracks on Discord in the group build section."
Is it? No, it's a Meng. No,
it's not an RFM, you Sherman. Riffield models.
No, I think it's a Riffield kit there, Trevor. That's
Come on, Trevor, you're looking at the box.
Yeah, that was the one I had and I sold.
No, the Sherman.
Oh, the Sherman, sorry. We're building one kit and I'm asking about another one. Yeah, sorry. Yes, RFM. You've got to excuse me. I've had a busy weekend.
Who said doing YouTube was easy, eh?
Yeah, I've had a busy weekend.
Yeah, it's not all beer and Skittles, you know.
No.
No, it wasn't much beer because the French beer is bloody horrible.
So yeah, don't forget, in the Discord, we do have the Sherman group build section where you can post your pictures and chat about the kit you're building. I think Adam and Julian have the link for the Discord. Duke saying, good day to Julian. There we go. Chat caught up. 12 people watching. Woohoo. Let's crack on.
Let's get some work done.
Oh, you should have seen it on Friday, Trev.
Yeah.
It took over half an hour to get through all the chat.
Oh, that's good. That's good, mate. Yeah.
Yeah, we had a lively crowd.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that was the members' choice, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. No. Yeah, no, that's good. Yeah.
All right.
Right. I think I'm going to be doing bits of painting.
And I know it's early on and there's only 10 of you watching, but please do make sure you hit that like button because the likes have been dropping the last couple of sessions.
You gotta like
if you're doing something wrong, do let us know.
Politely.
Yes.
Yeah, that would be greatly appreciated if you just state your case without being rude.
Yeah, we don't know what's wrong if you don't tell us. Oh, Kaylee's here. Sorry, Kay just came in to ask something. Nearly my card details.
Oh my god.
Scary. Duke says you'll have fun with those tracks.
Yeah. Who was it put? Oh, I think it was Nigel's modelling bench. Put up a video now to make those quite a while ago. Yeah. Yeah.
Gareth of Morador says, hi guys, great to have you on company again. Are you from South Wales by chance? Gareth of Mordor. Sounds like a very Welsh thing to say. Gareth of the Valleys. Good example of that is look at David. David of the Valleys.
Yes, David of the Valleys.
Now, let's get this. Oh, wait, no. Okay. So the gun can wait for now. And for anyone new watching, yes, I know it's the wrong colours, but I like it and that's what matters.
Yeah.
There's always one that's willing to point it out in there. Yeah. Right.
It's our model. We'll paint it whatever we want.
Yeah. Duke says, I didn't have any spare track links, so be careful, Trevor.
Yeah, can't remember it was someone else mentioned that. There's no ruddy spares, yeah.
Duke says, good day, Gareth. HJ. Oh, crumbs. Why'd they have to spread it across 3 or 4 sprues?
Yeah.
Let's see. G. J.
What's that? What bit you doing now then, Mikey?
The boxes and the seats.
Oh yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the little racks that go in between.
Yeah.
They go a specific way round one side because one end's got 2 little. But they've got 2 little nooks. Yeah. So you have to go around the Pacific way. You'll enjoy it. They're good fun.
Yeah. Oh, hang on. Did you just say you're enjoying building a tank?
No, I said you will enjoy those. They're great fun. Oh, am I enjoying this tank? Yeah, I enjoy all the models I build. Well, most of them anyway. Yeah, no, tank's all right, mate. No, ain't wrong with it.
Listen out for
There we go. Right. Right. So what we got this week is yesterday we had Monday panel and Moz's stream.
Yeah.
Tomorrow. Oh yeah, tomorrow we've got the Corporal's Mess.
Oh, we got Corporal's Mess tomorrow. Ooh.
Yes. See, and you thought you'd get away with only doing 3 live streams in a week. So we've got Corporal's Mess tomorrow, 12 till 2 for people with Corporal's level channel membership. It's a little bit different on the Corporal's Mess because we generally chat about the channel and stuff like that and ideas and things, which is pretty cool. Thursday we have the Sherman group build at 12 till 2.
Not another.
Yeah, another tank. And then in the evening we have Gary's members live stream for people who are on Gary Stuff members.
Yeah, unfortunately, Wednesdays and Thursdays are the 2 evenings of the week I cannot do.
Oh no!
That's
Jay.
have to go and be sociable with people.
No, I hate when I have to do that.
Yeah, terrible.
Gareth of Mordor says, "Great detective word, Mikey. You're bang on my whereabouts."
How would he know? How would he know?
Because he said that he's Gareth of Mordor.
Yep. Oh, I'm saying you. How would you know, being the Welshman? You know.
Yeah. It's a small place, Wales. Word gets around quickly.
Aye.
J21. What is the point in having an ammunition boxes if you're going to have the lids on them? It just might as well just be glorified Lego.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's got a really great lid on it that you, well, I suppose you could pose it open.
Yeah. Not much. Yeah. Unless you've got soldiers in there, though, it's not going to be much point, is there?
No.
It just look odd. There you go. Right. So, what is everyone working on in the chat? I got dust in my eye. Oh, there you go. Right.
Oh, dear.
There's a few of the regulars haven't come in yet, isn't there?
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. We've still got a lot of the usual suspects are not checked in yet.
Yeah. I wonder.
I'm wondering what you're wondering.
I wouldn't if I were you.
Okay.
I know Joe Leal's got a getting work done on his car, and it's an hour and a half drive away, so he won't be back in time.
Yeah,
where's our... Sorry, go on.
I'll say Az has got a problem with his bloody AdBlue sensor.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They're a nightmare on diesels now, aren't they?
Yeah, it like I filled it up before we went away on holiday, completely right up. It started oozing out the top. So of course, you think I had to wash the side of the car because otherwise it goes all white.
Yeah.
And we got back into the UK, and the ad blue light came on, and I thought to her, "Oh well, not to worry." So I filled it up this morning. It must have taken about 2 litres. That was about it. So it's not anywhere near what, but it won't bloody reset itself.
Yeah, you got to take the garage, don't you, to get it done.
Yeah. I mean, we have now about 4 bloody times. It's a pain in the neck.
Yeah. A well-known problem.
Oh, it is on these Peugeots. Yeah, Peugeots, and there's another one as well, which I think is the same engine.
Yeah. That's the problem, you see. It's a French car.
Yeah.
But I knew that was coming. I knew that was coming somewhere.
They want, I think it's 100 odd quid just to put it on a diagnostic to see what's wrong. But it's obviously the sensors.
If you look where, do you know where the computer port is for it? The CPU port?
I don't, but I can see it.
It's usually under the dash, either under the edge of the dashboard, under the bottom, or if it's not there, it'll probably be behind the handbrake or gear. Sorry, behind the gear stick underneath the cover. But have a look, because what you can buy them pretty cheap on Amazon.
Yeah, I know what you're on about. Yeah, the diagnostic. Yeah, so you can reset it yourself. Yeah.
Well, what I'd do is I wouldn't reset it myself, but I'd get the fault code and say, look, this is what's wrong with it. Because I did that with the car. I didn't say anything at first, and I just let them go. Say, oh yeah, it needs to replace this part. I was like, really? I went, but if that fault code and that fault code comes up, that doesn't mean that part. I said that means the whole timing of the engine's gone. It's not the valves at either end. I said, because if it was just one of the codes, then yeah, it just means one of the valves needs replacing. But if it's both, then that means it's the timing's gone. And I go, oh, we'll sort the timing out then. I went, thank you very much. He went, how do you know that? And I went, because I'm a qualified mechanic. I just can't be bothered doing the work myself. Duke says he is cutting out his bogies for the Firefly.
Ooh, dirty bugger. Disgusting.
Young man. So it's unusual for Tiff not to be in as well.
Well, Scott has got a live stream going on right now too. Might be some folks might be over there.
That could be it.
He hit the airwaves same time.
Yeah, that could be it. So, yeah. Oh well. Ronnie Trickshot says, good A legends. Any English cricketers get arrested at a nightclub overnight, or is that just rumour? Probably. It's a dirty, stinking lie. No, I don't know. Right.
But
so Duke saying good day to Ronnie. Ooh, coffee. That's not bad. Considering I made the brew and then realised I hadn't boiled the kettle. So I had to empty half it out and boil the kettle and refill it. Because my brain just...
A cold cup of coffee, eh?
I know. Don't get me wrong, I like iced coffee, just not coffee made with cold water.
Mm.
That's a very different beast.
Yeah, that was another strange thing with the hotel in France, which we've had before. You don't get any means of making a cup of tea or a cup of coffee or anything. You don't get nothing in your room.
Did you not realize you're English? You cannot survive without tea.
Yeah, no, it's really strange.
Wait. Now, the question is, do I put the lid on? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I've left mine off at the moment. I'm debating. I'm thinking, well, I'm only going to see in one door. Am I going to see the ammo box?
Where does the ammo box go? It goes in the middle.
Yeah. Middle at the front, yeah.
Yeah, it goes in front of the radiator, doesn't it?
That's it, yeah.
No, you're not going to see it through any of the doors, I don't think.
Nah. I don't know, you might. Yeah, because the doors, the entry doors at the front, isn't it? Sort of on the side.
Yeah, good point. But why make work for myself?
True.
I've got enough of work to be getting on with. And let's face it, once the side panel's on, if that lid comes off, it's just going to rattle around inside. You won't be able to put it back on.
No, true.
So it's good.
Well, you can probably glue it up in front of the radiator. I think it's quite close, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh no, because it goes long ways, doesn't it? No.
Doesn't even look like it'd be a hinged lid though. Because it looks like it's got locks on both sides.
It's got batches on both sides, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you could just leave it off.
Yeah.
And paint the ammo. Little brass blobs.
Duke says hi to Ronnie. Ronnie says hi, Duke. Matthew says, my bench reopens tomorrow when the girls go home tonight. Oh, have you had a good holidays with them? And did they eat all their sweeties? Whoops. The 6 bags of sweets.
Including the ones with sleeping potions in.
I would never do such a thing. How dare you insinuate that?
Oh my God, I got that.
Get me a reputation. Blimey. Sound like you're about to start doing an opera then or something. How long is it until I go to watch Genesis? Well, not the band Genesis, but In the Air Tonight. Ooh, the 17th.
What was 17th September?
Yep.
Yeah, what's that? That's about 2 and a bit weeks, about 2.5 weeks, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
On a Thursday night. Woohoo!
Thursday night, eh?
Yeah. Go and watch In the Air Tonight with me dad, my stepmom, and Kay. I want to take Morgan to a concert at some point.
Yeah.
Matthew says, yep, they've had a good time, plenty of sleep, good food, and clean environment. Good. That's the way it should be, mate. Well done. It's not easy. It's even harder when you got to take them home and say goodbye to them. I know that's the bit that used to upset my dad. Because my dad, we used to only see my dad every fortnight. Unless it was a holiday, so then we'd go away on a holiday with him.
We were. Yeah, we went. Weekend before we went away, like last Saturday, we went out.
Yeah.
Well, before we went and saw a band called the Mersey Cheats. That was the Mersey Beats.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were very, very good.
Yeah. What the hell is casting that shadow? Oh, it's that, of course. It's the actual tank. Stupid boy.
The tank's casting shadows. Can't be having that.
No, sir.
Yeah, we because I mean you probably know that like the shuttle, you book your times for going and your times for coming back.
Yeah.
Well, we got to the shuttle terminal at Calais 3 hours before we should have done. It come up and said, "Would you like to take an earlier train?" So I pressed the button. "Oh yes, please." "Oh, that's all right, sir. Thank you very much. That'll be £97 access." Yeah, it cost me bloody 97 quid to get an earlier train.
Just send me home.
It's so much easier than going on the
ferry.
The ferry, yeah, ferry's all right, but I mean from Calais it's only from Dover it's only 2 hours.
Yeah,
which is not too bad, but much rather do 35 minutes on the train.
Yeah, I've only done the ferry. I've never been in the Channel Tunnel, and I've only done the ferry twice.
Yeah, it's all right. I mean, you can sit down, you can get a drink, you know, you can get something to eat. The food's not too bad.
Yeah. Well, the first time I was with school, because we were going to Holland for a week. So, yeah, we were just looking around the shops on this ferry. But the second time was going to Germany on a train exercise. So me and my mate spent the whole trip at the bar.
Yeah, yeah.
We went up on deck to have a look around the English Channel, like, wow, bar time. Ghost is in. He says, "Morning, everyone." Hello, Ghost.
Oh, Ghost.
The numbers are steadily climbing. Let's see.
That the Ghost of Kiev.
There you go. Duke says, "G'day, following." Our following says, "Hi to Duke." Hello. Yeah, just had a look, and if a few of them are on Scott's stream, which is fine. But hey.
Yeah, people go where the interest is, don't they?
Well, exactly. That's right.
enough.
Each to their own.
Yeah.
And usually, I think what usually happens is Scott finishes at like 1 o'clock, and then people start migrating over, don't they? Ah, we have Lord Waitrose.
Not Lord Waitrose.
Good morning.
Hello.
How are you?
Ooh,
Yes,
very loud.
Just the gentleman I needed to speak to. Gary, what editing software do you use, please, if you don't mind?
Well, first of all, gentlemen, and secondly, I use one called Filmora.
Yeah.
Phil Moore or what?
Is that a freebie, is it, or?
I think they have got a free version of it, but it's
Yeah.
limited to the effects that you can have and things like that. I started off with a free version of it, but eventually I just thought I'd go for the full one. Also, it gives you access to some, not necessarily makes any difference, but it gives you access to a stock library and stuff like that.
Yeah, just so I've got a load of bits of video I need to join together from my my new toy.
What computer do you use? What computer do you have?
I've got a Mac.
Do you not have access to iMovie?
Well, do you know what? I was going to ask you about that. Yeah, is that any good? Yeah.
That's what I started using years ago.
Yeah.
That's what I started doing everything. I think Moz uses it quite a lot.
Yeah.
It's a very good thing. Yeah, it's a very good thing, and it's included in your system. So you might as well go with that.
I've got DaVinci or whatever it's called as well.
Oh Jesus! No, let that go for a while.
Yeah.
I looked at starting to do DaVinci, and I thought, do you know what? I don't understand any of that. So there are people who swear by it, and it does look amazing. But it's one of those things where the learning curve in the first month or two is really steep, and I just haven't got the time or the energy.
I did used to use Adobe or whatever it was years ago.
Yeah, Windows Movie Maker used to be good.
Yeah, except it's on a Mac, so it's got iTunes.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I'll try a Movie Maker. Love it.
iTunes is grand. iTunes is absolutely fine. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just slightly limited for what I was trying to do later on.
Yeah.
But that may have changed by now because iTunes has moved on a lot since I had it.
Yeah, iMovies, you mean?
iMovie. Sorry, not iTunes. iMovie. But it's a very, very good system.
Yeah.
A very intuitive system.
Yeah, I found the camera very good. It's not that good on still shots. It's okay, but for video, it's excellent.
Yeah, the 4K on it is really, really sharp. The compression software seems very good as well. Yeah, I like it a lot.
Yeah, we had a great time. We had great fun.
Excellent.
Yeah, me feet didn't feel like we had. After 5 hours each day walking around a zoo park, but Jesus Christ.
I was going to say, I thought, all that dancing, those dancing days were behind you, mate, weren't they?
Yeah. No, I mean, anybody that likes animals and that sort of stuff, I would highly recommend a visit.
Where is it you went?
It's what's it called now? Something zoo park. It's the other side. It's about it's about 500 kilometres from Calais.
Okay, that narrows it down. Brilliant.
Yeah, that's it. Yes. Oh God, where's me bloody? I can never remember the fucking name. Yeah, so you went.
Was it the National Frog Museum or something?
You go around. Have you ever been? There's tunnels, isn't there, that divert around Paris?
All right.
Yeah, God almighty, what a tunnel that is! It must be it must have been a half hour or something to get through this tunnel.
Wow.
But it's really low. Where are we? Let's have a look. Let's go past email 999. Just chucked all the bits away. So.
Whilst I look for that, Jim says, hello, Ghost. Ghost says, hi, Jim. Matthew says, going to get these 2 Kelly's Heroes into paint tomorrow. Nice.
Huh. Oh, right, the tanks. Yeah.
Duke says, good day, Gary.
Hey, Duke.
Gareth of Mordor says, hi, guys. Recently purchased a 148 Special Hobby Tempest. Apparently, it's a reboxed Edward Trophy Pack. Any views?
Nice.
Gary? You do.
Tempest. Tempest Trophy is a lovely kit.
Yeah.
From Edward. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous kit. Yeah. Really nice. In fact, I've got 2 of them to make.
Yeah.
But I've heard nothing but good reviews of them as well.
You can go through the comments, Mikey. Then I got an input on that.
Okay, buddy. Monica's in. She says, hi, everyone. Hello, Monica.
Monica.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey, Monica.
I'm not even going to try to pronounce it, but can we see that?
Zupark de Bouvard.
Duval, yeah.
Yeah.
Saint something or other, Alan Jean or something. Algin.
Right.
Right.
None the wiser, but good.
Yeah. It's
It's in France.
yeah, it's sort of odd.
Is that a French panda bear?
Does it hop and have slimy skin?
That's a that's a panda. Yeah, they have pandas there. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's sort of Normandy way.
Okay.
Ah, the Normans.
Yeah, Normandy.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So cider and Armagnac country. Excellent. No,
Yeah,
not Armagnac. The other stuff, not Armagnac.
Yeah,
Calvados.
A10.
Cider and Calvados.
Yeah, sort of A10, A16, which will eventually take you down to Normandy and all that.
Lovely.
Yeah. I mean, I don't drive; she drives, but
Oh, that's even better.
yeah. All right.
Yeah, isn't it?
Take in the sights and sounds and beauties of the northwestern coast of France.
Yeah, it costs you a little bit on the toll roads, but
See, I'm the opposite. I prefer to drive because otherwise I end up getting feeling car sick after a while.
Car sick?
Yeah, I think it's because I'm not.
Motion sickness or something?
Yeah, I think it's because I'm not used to sitting in the passenger seats anymore.
Really?
I'm used to focusing on straight ahead. Because because Kay's got a driver's license, but she's not driven for like 15 years.
Yeah.
So it's me that does all the driving, so it's what I'm used to. Ghost says hi, baby cakes. Baby cake says hi, Ghost. Ghost says, I can finally see the end of my never-ending diorama. The bad part, it's still in my head. At least I have all the parts on the bench.
Yeah. Well, that's a step forward.
Duke says, good day, baby cakes. Baby cake says, hi, Mike, Jim, Gary, and Trevor. Hello.
Yeah. I was life in Southern Cal.
Yeah. Better than being in Northern California at the minute with those wildfires.
Yeah, pick your place.
Yeah, especially around Nevada. Baby Cake says, good day, Duke. Julian says, hi, Monica. Baby Cake says, hi, Julian. Baby Cake says, I got car sick too. Or I get car sick too. There you go, Jim. Now you may have your opinion.
Well, if what Gareth is talking about, that special hobby Tempest may be the original Edward Tempest, which was issued like I think sometime around 2000, 2002. I remember having a copy of that kit, and it was a full-blown Profi Pack kit. I think it was their first entree into the Profi Pack model kit world. I didn't build it. I sold it because I didn't think I would ever get around to building it. But if it might be the original Edward Tempest. I've heard a lot of good things about the new one. I don't know anything about the older one. I guess one way to find out is do a little research on ScaleMate, see what you can find out about that special hobby Tempest, where it originates from, what original Edward tooling it comes from. Because the newer generation Tempest has been around for a while. It's certainly not a new kit on the block.
No, not at all.
I can't really have an opinion on it because I don't build much in terms of aircraft. And I think I've only ever built one Edward kit.
Yeah, well, I built their Spitfire Mark 8. I got it in Aussie markings. Wildcat, which rejuvenated my interest in building Edward models again because I was kind of bogged down by all the details that they put in the Spitfire. But now I'm experienced in building Edward kits, so I kind of know what to expect. That Spitfire, when I built that 2019, that was the first model kit I built of something made in the 21st century.
Wow.
In other words, I mean an aircraft model kit, I should say specifically, because most of the aircraft models in my stash are of the 90s and the 80s and the 70s.
Yeah.
Because I buy them at swap meets for $10,
Yeah.
$12, whatever, and I'll make them look good. Armor, yeah, I have what they call AMS, Advanced Modeling Syndrome, where I get so obsessed with, okay, well, I'm going to tear that out and put this in. I'm going to get a detail set. I'm going to get tracks. Yeah, and then I look at the cost of all that, and I said, frick it, I'll just build it out of the box. And nowadays, building out of the box is like buying all those detail sets in one shot. Dragon started that way back when with their 3-in-1 and smart kits.
Yeah.
They were giving you tons of bells and whistles. And now you advance about 15 years to 2015, and you had newer people coming up, Meng, Ryfield, Tackham, Border, and they're giving you the same details. You don't need to redo weld seams anymore. You don't need to, put on newer grab handles because they're giving you expertly detailed parts right there. A lot of them 3D printed, not even photo etch, the 3D printed. The world of armor modeling today, you could build literally like that kit you have, that Sherman you've got, Mikey.
Yeah.
Out of the box, that thing is going to build beautifully. I mean, you're going to have everything you need right there.
Yeah.
How did we get started on? Oh, the Tempest, yes. see how far I can drift away from something.
Well, that's how it goes. The conversation flows naturally, and that's what's important.
Well, like my parents used to tell me about, when your grandfather starts talking, don't interrupt them. Don't tell them, Grandpa, you said that, or just sit there and say, yeah, that's right, Grandpa. Yep.
Let it happen.
And now I'm Grandpa. Just let him keep talking. Don't interrupt. All right, I'm about to start mixing my paint and everything, so I am going to mute because I'm going to be moving stuff around and making all kinds of noises.
Gareth of Mordor says, "Thanks, guys. I may have bitten off more than I can chew." You'll be fine. Just take your time.
Yeah, I agree, Gareth. Don't be scared off by it. Just take a good look at the model, examine the instructions carefully, and take it one step at a time. And before you know it, you're going to start making progress. And if something is like a lot of the stuff in the cockpit, if there's just too much minute detail in there, you don't have to put it in. Especially in the cockpit area, it's going to be either barely seen or not seen at all. So just some food for thought, Gareth.
Definitely right. Definitely so. If I can just briefly buck a popular trend and actually say something positive about Airfix.
No, don't do that. Oh, God.
Yeah. Last night I was looking, I just thought, a lot of people said, this Jaguar T2 is out now. I thought, oh, geez, I really have to have one of those. I'll bite the bullet, see how much it is and all that. And I went on and I thought, I should have some hobby reward points. And I looked at my account and it said 875. It's £8.75 off. I thought, okay, 4,400 and something pending. I thought, that's a lot of pending. So I had a look at the account and there's loads of them been pending like from 2 years ago as well.
Weird.
And so I thought, that's really rubbish. So I sent them an email, did some screenshots of my account, of their online account, did some screenshots, sent it to them. This was about 10 o'clock last night. 9:30 this morning, email from customer service. Thank you very much. I've looked into it. I've credited all of those into your account. If there's anything else I can do, let me know. So suddenly I've got like 5,500 reward points. Here's 55 quid, which is essentially the cost of my Jaguar. So thank you, Airfix. A, for following it up, but B, literally, it must have been like the first thing this person looked at when they got into work, switched on their computer, checked out the emails. Oh, let's have a look at that. Yep, that all looks right. Let's just double check. Yeah, they're all that right. Bing, 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 bing. Ding, done. Dear Mr. Evans, done. Oh, wow. Now that is customer service. That was very, very good. So thank you, Airfix, for doing that.
I've never had any problems with their customer service.
Exactly. So it just goes to show Airfix is not necessarily doing terrible things and going down the pan just because some YouTubers say so and because their marketing is rubbish. The rest of the company is still actually pretty good. Just wanted to add that in.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I think we should be giving credit where credit's due.
Totally.
Just because one small part of the company is sort of doing their best
Run by
to
teenagers.
Yeah. Teenagers that sound like they should have blue hair and nose rings and things.
Pink rings.
Yeah.
Or they should be at public school going, FNAF, FNAF, ha, ha, ha.
Yeah. Yeah, with the plebs.
He said bottom, ha, 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 ha. You know what I mean? It's just that was the sort of level of humour they were employing.
Well, they did it again last night, didn't they?
Oh, did they?
Yeah. Have you not seen it?
No. I haven't been looking much. What did they do?
They put, you heard it hit the floor in big white writing. And then in big black writing, small black writing, it says 40 minutes later. Then big black writing, it says you're still on your knees. And then in really small white writing, it says Carpet Monster case files. What did it take from you?
Right.
Mm.
And then they did a Messerschmitt post, and it says Airfix Messerschmitt surprisingly stiff. We take quality very seriously. So someone commented saying, "Send me a free kit to test this theory," and they said no.
Surprisingly stiff.
Yes.
What the frick is that supposed to mean? In terms of modelling, surprisingly stiff. Of course it is. It's plastic, you bell. I brought his. Oh dear. Well, all I can say to the lovely people at customer services, you have my sympathies if that's your marketing department, because the rest of your company seems to be very, very good.
Yeah, the designers and everything are excellent. It's just they're being led by a bunch of morons.
Lions led by donkeys.
Correct.
Had no idea that they intended to actually recreate World War One in such accuracy. Yeah.
Although I'm not sure all the lieutenants and captains and things like that had nose rings. And
I have no evidence that any of them have got nose rings.
Well, no, but they sound like they should have.
I just think I don't know. Maybe they should have finished college before taking jobs in marketing. I don't know.
Septum ring theory.
They all went to Rodine.
Yeah.
I went to Rodine, yeah.
Matthew says, go woke, go broke. Absolutely. I mean, that sort of sense of humour, they bloody deserve to.
Yeah, but it's not woke, is
not
it?
The company.
It's not woke at all. That's quite the opposite.
Just idiotic.
It's just childish school ground humour. It's not wokeness. It's not in any way woke. It's just pathetic.
Yeah.
And they're trying to be It's like me when I say I'm down with the kids, and my granddaughters say, look at me, go, really, Granddad, really? You know, that's the sort of level it is. It's like, yeah, we're really down with the modelers. You know, really? No, you're not. You're not. You haven't got a clue.
Bo Cake says, hi, Matt. Adam says, the majority of the new team aren't teenagers, most are 40 plus. Yeah. Well, the transformation team are all women, aren't they? That have made they made the money in vlogging, and then they worked for a cremation / funeral company, and then they got sort of moved sideways away from that because allegedly there's wrongdoings that went on with that company. So who knows?
I wonder who that was.
Yeah.
Because I had a big spat with one of those cremation companies with Dad.
What were they called?
I can't remember now. It's gone out of my mind. It was that long ago. It was something. It wasn't. It might have been simple cremation. I don't want to say for certain what it was because I can't remember. But I had a massive. Well, I had a bit of a falling out with them over several things. And to be fair, I was on a train. I think even going to Airfix to see Dale or something. And I got a call, and it was from he said the new managing director of the company. And he said, because I left a thing on Trustpilot about it. And he said, we've got I've just taken over the company. We've got a corporate meeting tomorrow with loads of the staff and all the management and all that. I'm going to read out your letter because that's not happening ever again. The sort of things that happened there. I thought, well, fair play to you, man.
Well, the company that they came from was Dignity.
Oh, no, it's not that. Wasn't it? No, these guys were just amazing. You know, you'd phone up and the answer machine would say, we'll put you through to a case handler soon. And sort of got through. I said, I know that, your management decide what to call you, but can I just say that my father is not a case to be handled. He's not, that's wrong. He's a human being that you've been entrusted with the mortal remains of. You should be a bit more dignified than that. And you should have the right to say to your management, I don't think that's a dignified title for the job we do.
Yeah.
The guy who actually delivered his ashes to us was absolutely lovely. He was such a nice guy. He was so respectful and calm, and he was really nice. And he left us the ashes. It comes this like recyclable Hessian bag thing in a recyclable box and all that. And inside the bag was pay for another one and you'll get a discount. And I thought, you're literally handing me my father's ashes with a buy one, get one free offer inside.
Yeah.
What the actual do you think you're doing? And I said to this guy, I feel really sorry for you because you are an absolute gentleman. You're a wonderful human being. Whoever decided these go into these needs to be kicked up the arse and thrown out your company because that's so disgraceful.
Joe, that's sick, sad, and funny all at the same time.
Exactly so.
It's bizarre.
This remove a few years later, it would have been Dad's birthday today. It would have been, it actually would have been 100 today. No, would he?
Wow.
No, sorry, no, it wouldn't have been. No, forget that. It'd have been 90 something, whatever. It's I can still look back on it and think, it's actually pretty fucking funny. But at the time, I thought
it's heartbreaking.
Actually, and also, coming from where we have a slightly different, skewed sense of humour about things. Had that gone to my sister, she would have been in pieces about it because she's a lot more sensitive to these things.
Yeah,
she would have been absolutely broken by that. So there we go. But as you said, hopefully they sorted that out and they don't behave like that now. But bloody hell, buy one, get one free. Do group. I almost say do group rates as well. Yeah, party rates. We're going together.
Is that for when the cult finally offs itself?
Yeah. I mean, it's just absolutely bizarre. So there we go.
Matthew and Adam are saying hi to Baby Cakes. And Adam says, It's ex-Lego man that worries me, considering Lego's standing on military. Oh, considering Lego's standing on military themes, is what he's saying. Yeah.
I think there's too much being made of this military civilian thing, because I think it came from the Lidl deal in the summer, because Lidl said they didn't want military subjects. Do not for a second think Airfix is now going to say, right, that's it, no more military subjects. I really don't.
Well, the contract for that was drawn up when Dale was still there as well, wasn't it?
Exactly. And Dale told me at Telford one year, you know, they're under a lot of pressure now from the multiples like Lidl to start doing more civil related. Because I was asking, why do you do so many supercars that I can't pronounce? And so because that's a lot of the multiples that's what they want now. Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Well, the way I see it is, if they're doing civilian stuff, as long as they keep doing the military stuff as well, then it's only for the better, because it's just expanding the range.
So it's like the flowers. You know, people, oh my God, they're doing flowers. Well, yeah, but you know what? If it gets the company doing stuff and also gets investment money coming into the company to support all the sort of fancy stuff that we like to see.
For companies to survive, they've got to innovate. They can't just stay the same.
Innovate and diversify.
Yeah, man.
Got to do that.
Diversify. I like that. Yeah. Hey, we're actually having a semi-serious conversation about modelling. Who would have thunk it?
Oh, sorry about that. I do apologise.
Feel like I need a wash now. I've already had a shower this morning. Bloody hell. Matthew says, Adam, thought that had changed with Lego Star Wars having guns and lightsabers. Yeah. Who knows? Who knows? I just realised I've got to do 4 of these seats, not just 1. Joy. They're going to be so much fun to paint. Yeah. These little basket things. Where the hell's my remote gone? There it is. There you go. These little basket things.
Oh, nice.
Oh, because you can't just focus, can you, camera? There you go. There you go. Got to make 4 of them.
Lovely.
Adam says, to be fair, most wanted the flowers until they got put on the shelf indefinitely. Yes. I think they were a good idea.
It's a work of genius, those flowers. Absolute genius. I must admit, when I first saw it, I thought, what are they doing?
Yeah.
But then the more I thought about it, and then I had a chat with Dale about it, and it suddenly was like, do you know what? This is absolutely brilliant. It makes so much sense.
Yeah.
You can crack a market like that.
Yeah.
The money that's invested in it. Good for you.
They've got to start doing something different. They can't just keep doing the same kits over and over again, like a million Spitfires and things like that. This thing, right? People keep complaining that Airfix only do Spitfires most of the time. But then when they do anything other than Spitfires, they complain as well.
Yeah.
Adam says, sorry, go on, Gary.
No, I was just agreeing with you. It's just, people
right,
can whatever they do, in some people's eyes, whatever they do is wrong. Stop.
Yes.
And I think that's so short-sighted, it's ridiculous.
It is. Yes. I'm just amazed somebody's actually agreeing with me on modelling stuff. Usually I'm told I'm wrong.
Yeah, normally you talk shit, but on this instance, you're doing very well, mate. Keep it up.
Yeah, thanks, dude.
Who are you, and what have you done with Mikey?
I know. Not used to this.
No, you do. You talk a lot of sense on model making, mate. You know that.
Yeah, thank you. I try. Adam says, even I wanted to get some for the missus and my mother. Yeah, I was thinking of getting some for my mother. Tell you what, Kay started enjoying now, Gary. Figure painting.
Excellent.
Oops. You know, like those 3D prints of Camp Binface and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Excellent.
Yeah. So I primed them up ready for her the other day.
Super. That's good.
So now she's got 2 unicorns, a Camp Binface, and an SMS mascot to paint. So
Keep it busy for a little while.
Yeah. Well, she's gone out today with her niece and her sister. They've gone to the beach.
Okay, oh, lovely.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is it beachable weather today up there?
Well, it's sunny. It's fairly warm. It's like 20 degrees.
Oh, that's all right. That'll do.
Yeah. It's not bad. She likes going to the beach, but I don't particularly like going on sand anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So one of the things where I sort of look at it and go, yep, nope, don't want to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Don't like it. I never like going in the sea anyway, but like, I wasn't bothered by sitting on the beach, but since going to the Gulf, I was just like, don't like feeling sand.
No.
Don't want to walk on it.
Makes sense.
Yeah, and it gets everywhere, and I don't like it.
No.
Oh God, I sound like Tim now. Adam says, like the abuse they got for not dropping a Spitfire on the anniversary, literally after everyone cheered that they didn't drop one at Telford. Yeah.
Yeah.
Adam says, I call it the silver platter syndrome. Modern day people want everyone handed to them. What? Want everyone handed to them and will rage if. Do you mean everything handed to them? And will rage if it isn't what they want. Yeah.
Mm.
There's a lot of. I want to say entitlement, but I'm not sure if that's the word.
It pretty much is. It's like, oh, I want that. Well, good. Is it commercially viable? Well, yes, because I'll buy one. Well, yeah, but well, congratulations. Who's going to make up the other £100,000 investment on the project?
Yeah,
you know what I mean. It's like just because you think it. These people were actually pretty good at what they did most of the time. You know, everyone makes mistakes. We all do.
Yeah,
but I think they got it right a lot more than they got it wrong.
Yes,
generally speaking, especially in the last few years.
Yeah,
and
I agree with that.
You know, just because it's well, they haven't done this mark of that. Well, yeah, but that's great. But there are only 14 of them built. So many are actually going to sell. You know, that's ridiculous.
Yeah. Yeah, it's same with doing content creation, though, isn't it? I mean, you don't mind listening to your channel members because obviously they're financially invested in the channel.
Totally.
It is essentially they are essentially investors, aren't they?
Totally.
So they get to have a say, but you get people who've never watched the channel, never commented on the live stream or anything like that, and they go, "You should do this." I don't like the fact that you do it. I don't like the fact you use AI. You shouldn't be using that. And
yeah,
I care because
the ones that really pee me off, you know, when they do, I just normally say, "Oh, right, well, thanks very much for your input on the creative side. Maybe I'll check out your channel and see how you've done it." And oh, you haven't got one. Yeah, block.
Yeah,
you know. But when you've done the hours, when you've done the yards, then bitch about what I do or whatever.
Yeah.
Don't bitch about it anyway. Really.
Yeah.
You know, constructive comment. I'm happy. I always say on my supporter special, please let me know what you think because you guys are invested in it. You've put down.
This is why I do the corporal's message to get feedback and things.
Absolutely. But if you're just popping along and you just think, "Oh, I'm going to spend some time and I'm going to write this comment," you know what? Don't waste my time.
Yeah.
Just don't waste my time. I earn 0.3 of a penny from every view I get, roughly. So if I lose you as a viewer, I'll bear the financial loss with dignity.
Well, the thing is, like, especially with mine, is I'm not, because I haven't got 1,000 subscribers. I don't even make that. I only make 70% of each channel membership. And that's it.
Yeah.
Or obviously super chat. 70% is super chat.
Oh, God, be a millionaire in about 1,000 million years.
Well, exactly.
I know. By the time the currency's devalued so much, it's worth a millionth of its current thing. Yeah, we will. Like the lira in Italy or Turkey. I'm a millionaire. Oh, you've got 1 million Turkish lira. Oh, well done you. What's that, pocket money?
Ooh, we are catty today, Gary.
It's just, that's the sort of way people are, you know. Oh, we did as you say, you should be doing that. No, tell you what, you should be doing, mate, is making your own channel and showing everyone how it's done. How about that?
Yeah.
Oh, you can't be bothered. That's right. You're too scared to. That's all right then. Yeah. So leave a remark under some anonymised tag.
Yeah.
Not even use your real name. That'd be grand. That's brave.
It's not an easy thing to put yourself out there either.
That's horrible. It's horrific to do it. You know, you do get a lot of. We don't get a lot. You get some really unpleasant comments come back.
Yeah.
And after all, you just think, do you know what? I actually don't have to listen to all of this. I can just go block, remove.
Yeah. But like for the first 6 months that I was doing live streams, I was having a panic attack almost before every live stream.
Yeah.
But I forced myself to fight through it because I knew that eventually I'd build up my confidence.
Absolutely.
Then all of a sudden, the sort of mindset shifts and you sort of stop thinking about it as doing a live stream and just thinking about talking to your mates and forget.
And now you won't bloody shut up about it.
That's very, very true. Yes.
And we're very glad, I should add, that we're very glad of it, mate, because it's a joy. No, we are.
Bollocks.
Yeah. Wouldn't be here if it wasn't a joy to do, mate. I've got other things to be doing. Like.
Oh, that's true. You are a busy boy.
Well, yeah. I'm actually escaping other things to do, but I won't.
Oh, got lots of comments. Matthew says, I was doing that with the girls. They'd choose something for me to print, then we would sit and paint them together. Nice. Isla picked an Airfix McLaren. There was a click together kit like Lego. Nice.
Nice. Oh, yeah, those quick builds. I like them.
Sure, I hope one day that Matthew brings them down to Telford or something. So you can get to meet Matthew and the kids because they sound like a lovely little family.
They do.
Joe says, I'm filing a formal complaint. I actually was first last night, but apparently it was too early. My lawyer will be seeking an injunction to keep the Duke away from claiming his numero uno. Yeah, so the way it seems to work is if you comment before, I think it's sort of like 9 o'clock in the morning, so more than 3 hours before the stream starts, something like that, then it doesn't, it just deletes it. It sort of refreshes it when I log in.
Oh, right.
I don't know why. Monica says, whinge, 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 whinge.
Yep.
We are grumpy old veterans.
Absolutely.
Adam says, see, silver platter syndrome is not a bad name for it. Yeah. Joe says, my attorney, Buffoon Jimenez, will be in touch with BBC Corporate ASAP. Any complaints, feel free to send them to Gary.Evans at...
who the hell is that.com?
Yeah. Baby Cake says, hola, Joe. And Joe says, baby cakes.
Hola.
Duke says, g'day, Joe. And Ghost says, sand. Now I'm wondering what it would take to go surf fishing again. Replacement parts causing different problems. I've done beach casting. It was all right. And then I caught a flounder. And I felt really bad at the idea of having to kill it, so I unhooked it and chucked it back. And then my mate hooked it literally 30 seconds later and killed it. I was like, you bastard. You just saw me put that back. Yeah. I caught a dogfish as well. Dogfish are quite cool. But, yeah, I don't like the idea of killing innocent creatures. Unless it's for food. Joe says, I can't stay long on the dealership's Wi-Fi. Don't trust that as far as non-golfing, Scott. Duke says, I used to do that ages ago, Joe, until I found out that you can only comment a few hours before the stream. There we go. Ghost says, hi, Joe. Hovertime says, hi. That's why I deleted all my stuff. Gary got fed up with it, but I got 57 years behind the modelling. What? I got for what? Gary? That's why I deleted all my stuff, Gary. I got fed up with it, but I got 57 years behind the modelling. There we go. Oh, grandma's a bitch.
A punctuation would help.
Yeah.
Should I say? Dare say.
Yeah. At least chuck the old comma in there now and again.
Yeah. Just for variety. You know,
yeah.
Don't have to make sense. We just like to see them.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't have to be right or anything.
Yeah, God no.
I mean,
God,
I was
God,
taught
no.
under Welsh Labour, so my English skills aren't the best. Hell, I'm amazed I can read and write at all. A lot of kids these days can't, which is a great shame. Oh, freak. There seems to be, used to be a lot more emphasis on parents helping the kids with homework as well when we were younger. Because you had like workbooks that you had to do. It wasn't just sit on the computer and click a few buttons.
It's interesting. We saw Joe the other day, and they had been to see The Odyssey in an IMAX theatre when they were away.
Oh, that one with Elliot Page,
the
Littlest Warrior.
Yeah, the new Christopher Nolan one, 3 hours of it. And Joe said to Maria, I remember when I was really, really young, you used to read that to me. It's like the kids' version of it. You know, you used to read that to me when I was young. And Maria later said, I don't remember doing that at all. But obviously he did. She probably did, and now can't remember. But he's remembered all these years later. And so he said, I knew most of the story going into the film because of you reading it to me at night. So, well, actually, that's a pretty cool thing for someone to be doing, is reading their child The Odyssey. Even a sort of simplified version of it. Because they are great stories, good stories. But how nice of her to have done that, taking the time.
When Morgan was little, I used to read him bedtime stories, but they're like proper kids' stories and things. But I used to do stuff like do daft voices for the different characters and things. But he's grown out that a long time ago.
Yeah.
Bless him. He's got to that stage now where a teenager is more interested in spending time with his mates.
Yeah, well, that's where he goes.
Which is fun. Yeah. Whenever he sees me, he still gives me a hug.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to do a survey thing this morning to see whether I was entitled to a lung cancer screening.
All right.
Well, that's cheerful.
And one of the things she said to me, what education did you have? I said, behind the boat shed.
Yeah.
She
really
wasn't quite sure what I meant, but
I watched a video yesterday, and it was a group of Gen Zs, you know, this sort of 18, 19, 20-year-olds. They're just going through university now.
Yeah.
And they're watching, what was it? Oh, Little Britain. You know,
oh my God.
Where, do you know the ones where they do the cat fighters and things?
Yeah. Oh my
They're
good God.
watching that and you're like, oh my God, that's so wrong. You can't say stuff like that. That's so racist. And then like, I was watching, I was like, you really don't get the whole joke is they're taking the mick out of the person saying it, not the person that they're saying it to.
Yeah.
Are you that unintelligent?
Actually, sadly, they are, because they like to be that offended.
Yeah.
You know, what gives you the right to be offended? Why should I care? That's your choice, not mine.
Yeah. But it's like the whole generation just doesn't get that comedy like that is taking the piss out of the people saying it and behaving like that.
No, exactly.
The same
Like if they watched Till Death Us Do Part, Afghan and all that. He was the butt of the joke constantly. The butt of the joke as the stupid, ignorant, racist moron.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was the joke. And nowadays, you can't say that. But the joke is the fact he did say it and he thinks he's right. And that's the parody.
Yeah.
You know, it's not difficult.
It's the same with It Ain't Half Hot Mum, wasn't it? The joke was Battery Sergeant Major was an idiot.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
All right. I have returned. I'm back.
Hey.
Airbrushing successful. Mission complete. Almost, sir. Just have to disassemble or I should say repack the kit, and we'll be off to our next objective.
Yeah.
Well done.
Yes, this is Mr. Surfacer. Very, very good product, but it is a lacquer, an acrylic lacquer. So a tip for all you young modelers out there, always wear a respirator.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, I protect my eyeglass. I remove them and I put these on. Shop glasses, basically. You never know when you're going to get some back spray or something like that, and wham, all over my $200 pair of glasses.
Kind of difficult for me because I can't see without my normal glasses.
Well, are you farsighted or nearsighted?
Both.
Okay, I am nearsighted, so that means I can see up close. So this kind of stuff works for me. Anyhow, here's another thing. Here's another tip for all you young modelers out there. Okay, you got your paint cup with your paint in there. It's acrylic lacquer. Instead of using thinner to clean it out, you can use isopropyl alcohol.
For those wondering why I'm saying I'm both long-sighted and short-sighted, that's what the opticians say when they mean your eyes are generally fucked. It's nothing to do with distance, it's just they're fucked.
What you do is you take a little bit of this isopropyl alcohol. 91 for us, it's 91% here in the States. I don't know how the verbiage is in the UK. You just take a little of that, you put it in there because this is an acrylic lacquer. It's gonna respond to this alcohol, and you're gonna save yourself using thinner to clean your paint cups after they're done. And I'm talking about the paint cup you put the paint in, not the airbrush. I clean that out with lacquer thinner.
Yeah.
And there you go. It's all done. It's all clean. You save yourself a lot of money by using that as opposed to thinner.
I realize, Gary, that for the last half hour we've sounded like Waldorf and Statler.
Yeah. Absolutely. Proud of it too.
Yeah. Big Cake says, "Hi, hubby time." Says, I've got a video of catching a 7-foot spinner shark off the beach. Nice.
Really? Nice. You should share that.
Hobby Time says, "Hi, baby cakes." Ghost says, "Hi, Hobby Time." Hobby Time says, "Hi, Ghost." Adam says, "So no Grimm's fairy tales?" No. See, problem with being a stepdad is you can only read what the mother and grandparents think is appropriate because you don't have the say. So for me, I'd have quite happily read him history books and things like that. But no.
The range of the Mark IV main gun, the 6-pounder, was this. And here you go, kiddies. Take a look.
Well, it's funny you should say that, but we do have horrible histories books and things, which are history books for kids.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah. So. But yeah, apparently, I think, what was it we watched one night? Oh, we watched Planet of the Apes because Morgan wanted to watch it, and I was like, yeah, it's fine. And he stayed at ours for a few days after it, no problems whatsoever. Apparently, when he went home, he was having nightmares about Planet of the Apes. About Planet of the Apes, even though he hadn't had nightmares for like 3 days.
No, I mean, I meant to say specifically what in the film was it that... Which version? Was it the Tim Burton version?
The new ones, yeah.
Yeah, I've not seen that.
I like them. They're good series. Joe says, Ghost, what's a spinner shark? I caught a 7-foot hammerhead on the beach at South Padre Island years ago. Adam says, times change. We don't think it's okay for Disney to do blackface, but back in the day. Yeah. Listen, I think it's context, though. That's important. That's what's important. And a lot of people now seem to forget about context or don't fully understand it.
Yeah. You're right. Intent is everything.
Exactly. It's like, I'm sure me and Gary and Trevor, Jim not so much because Jim's a really nice guy and he actually cares about upsetting people. But I'm sure me, Trevor, and Gary have offended people during the live streams. But
constantly, I'm sure I have. And if I have, I don't mean to. But you know what? If you're offended by what I say during live streams, don't watch my live streams.
Well, exactly.
As long as it's within the community rules, and it is definitely not intended to cause upset or harm or belittle anyone. It's you know. And also sometimes, you know, you say something and someone says, I'm offended by that. And you think, well, why did you make that interpretation? Why was that the first interpretation? Rather than saying, what did you mean by that? Why have you jumped to that assumption without actually engaging with the person who's made the comment? That in itself is discriminatory because you're not listening to the other voice. So, you know, it works both ways. And that's the other thing that really annoys me in this day and age is thinking the first person to complain is the one who's got the moral high ground, not the person who's got actually the best logical argument or stance. It's whoever shouts the most is the one who's offended the most and therefore is the most correct. And
it's the hierarchy of victimhood as well, isn't it?
Yeah, that's not actually how this works. You know, I can make a comment, stand by that comment with logical argument, and you're just going to stand there saying, but I'm offended. Well, you know, so what? Yeah. Actually, at the end of the day, so what? I don't care. You know,
how the hell do you get through everyday life?
Said, welcome to the world. Grow a pair. It just really just grow up. You're going to be offended in this world. It's how you deal with it that matters. Yeah. And how you look at the intent of the person you think has offended you. Did they mean to infer, or have you just inferred some sort of intent of the belittling that wasn't actually there? Don't look to be offended by everything. Yes, it's pathetic. It's pathetic, and it's lazy thinking. It's what I hate most in my life. It's people who can't be bothered to spend the time to think. It's lazy.
I think it's a great shame that they stopped teaching critical thinking in schools.
Totally. You know, just how people get through university these days, I don't know. Actually, I just don't know how they can get an academic degree without the rigor of reasoned argument and not, you can't say that.
Yeah.
How, rather than actually have an opinion and defend that opinion against someone else's defense of their opinion and respect that both can have that, rather than saying, oh, you've offended me, therefore you're not allowed to talk. What? Yeah. When did that happen? Oh, 1933, Germany. That's when that started to happen.
Yeah.
You know?
Just because your opinion. I'm really triggered Gary today. I'm
just sick of it, mate. I really am.
Gary, to piggyback on what you're talking about, I have this quote in print. I keep it above one of my desks I work at. And I'm just going to read it. It's very short.
Yeah.
Rarely do we find men who willingly engage in hard, solid thinking. There is an almost universal quest for easy answers and half-baked solutions. Nothing pains some people more than having to think. And that was said by Martin Luther King Jr.
Absolutely correct. 100% correct.
So that means that quote is at least 60 years old now, because it is almost 60 years old, because Dr. King was assassinated in 1968.
And can I say, I believe with either on the day or very, very close to it, I share birthdays with the late Martin Luther King, 15th of January.
Yeah.
His was either 15th or 16th or something like that. Really, really close. No, he's absolutely right, absolutely clear. And it just breaks my heart, really does, when I see people saying, and you think, yeah, but you've been to university, did they not allow you to think and to be chatted? That's the environment that should be encouraging and nurturing thought and the ability to think for yourself and argue your own position. And if that position is that's how you come up with it, fine, that's grand. I respect that. But just like, oh, this is what we all think, therefore. No, we all don't think that. You should be thinking it. Just, it's the main reason why it distresses me is because that's how great advances are made by people who don't think the crowd way. They've got the courage to think outside of what's accepted orthodoxy, and then to build a case for what they think is the right way of doing things in physics, in biochemistry, in history, in art, in every aspect, creative aspect of our lives. And to say in university, you've got to think this way or you'll get cancelled. Great. Well, best of luck finding a cure for cancer then, guys. Ain't going to happen with that attitude. Just ain't going to happen. Because the orthodoxy is that won't work. Well, I challenge that orthodoxy and I've made it work. It just saddens me. Makes me so sad. I'm sorry, Mikey. I didn't mean to do that.
It's all right. I think you needed a rant.
It just breaks my heart to see intelligent people wasting their brains. It really does.
Well, the problem is a lot of them aren't that intelligent anymore, are they?
Well, because they're not allowed to be. They're not taught to be.
Well, it says something when I'm able to critically think and hold conversations and things like that, and discuss topics in depth to some degree. Better than, and bear in mind, all I've done is my GCSEs, A levels, and city and guilds. And yet they've gone to university to learn how to do all this stuff, and they still can't do it.
No, because they're too scared to. Because they're too scared of the cancel monster. So if you think that way, you're going to be cancelled. Well, no, that's called bullying, in my view. Saying to someone, either believe what I believe, or there will be consequences. That's bullying.
Totalitarianism.
That's dictatorship. That's not what universities are about. It's quite the reverse. And you just think, well, what sort of people are we going to have running the? I will probably not be around to find out what the consequences of this will be in the longer term. I worry for my grandchildren about it, however. Really big.
Jim says, Jim, just young modelers. What about crabby sub-novice old farts?
Damn you.
I've just realised you can't even see what I've made. There we go.
Well, Joe, you probably don't remember the name, or maybe you do. He used to be the play-by-play on Chicago Cubs baseball games. Now he's doing it on the south side of the White Sox. His name is Steve Stone. He used to be a great pitcher, and he still knows everything about baseball that most people never learn. And that was a very weak mimicking of his voice. And when he first started, he used to say, "That's a tip for all you young ball players out there." And he said it in a real monotone kind of voice too. He's just something that maybe Joe might remember. He'd be about the only one on here besides I don't know, whatever Americans else or whoever else is on here. Anyway, I'm sorry, Mikey. We get chat to catch up to, so have off, mate.
Okie dokie. Matthew says, sounded like it if you were Stadler and Waldorf. Adam, that means Mikey wants to teach them Brothers Grimm. That's my boy.
Oh, why not?
Yeah. I would have been quite happy teaching him about Heracles and things like that. And it is Heracles, not Hercules Disney.
I like both. I like Heracles myself a little better, but both work for me.
Well, Hercules was chosen because it's easy to say, and isn't it the Roman pronunciation of it, Gary?
I suspect it is, yeah. Heracles is definitely Greek.
Yeah. And since it's Greek mythology, it should be Heracles. Matthew says, Haynes manual and the Foden recovery 6x6. Mate, I would love it if I had one of those.
Yeah, those Haynes manuals are great books.
I could sit there and go, I remember that bit. I worked on that bit. I remember the 160 greasing points. I remember having to do the whole frigging lot of them on 2-year service. Oh. Flashbacks. Adam says, I just say what I'm thinking. If someone gets upset, then let me know. Other than that, I'd likely still say the same. To be fair, Adam, with you, they wouldn't get a chance to tell you. Because you got a mouth like a belt-fed mortar. Matthew says, my experience of World War II living history, when you get death threats from a complete stranger, you know you're doing well. Dear God. Who would have thought it was such a cutthroat business?
Yeah, no kidding.
Saying that, I never thought that doing scale modeling on YouTube would have so much drama and politics with it.
It's a natural thing. I don't know why, Mikey. I don't agree with it, but there it is. You know, I mean, if someone sees you building a German aircraft, they assume you're a Nazi sympathizer.
Yeah. Just remember, you can't say that N-word, Jim.
I'm sorry. Beg your pardon, folks. Strike that from the record, Mr. Stenographer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Mr. YouTube, he didn't say that. He said nasty. The nasty people. Joe says, I know you all offend me, but that's what you people do, right? Yeah.
Yeah, but there's some people who actually like it, Joe, and I think you're one of those.
Yeah. I think what a lot of people forget as well is YouTube goes out all over the world, and every country, I mean, even different areas within countries have their own cultures and subcultures.
Mm-hmm.
So what's fine for us might offend other people, but we can't cater for everyone in the world. To do that would just be insanity, and it would drive me insane. Adam says, sounds a lot like the last month and a certain company. A lot of reviews being thrown with not much thought. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Matthew, last night was the anniversary of the ultimate vandalism when the British Army burnt down the American White House and other government buildings. So now they have to paint it white. Yes.
One thing to say before we move on in reply to that was in response to the Americans burning down the Canadian whatever their parliament building is in Ottawa. When the War of 1812 started, there was some half-cocked idea that, okay, now that we're at war, we're going to go ahead and conquer Canada. We'll take it from the British. And when they got there, apparently, you have to check your sources to make sure I'm saying what I'm saying is correct. I'm sorry, because I don't know it myself. But apparently they burnt down Canadian, or it was at the time, British government buildings. So, tit for tat. That's what happened when the United States, when the British got down to the Washington, D.C. area.
No, Jim, I never knew that. That is genuinely interesting.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? I mean, you know,
you do it now and again.
Now you have to be careful. Yeah, you have to be careful where you get your history from, because I remember years back on the History Channel, they were doing a documentary about the War of 1812, which ended in 1814. And there was a, you know what? I'm not even going to bother because it's going to take too long to make the point. So I'll have to talk about it maybe off camera or something like that.
It's the same with World War One, isn't it? The people always say, "Oh, 1914 to 1918." No, 1918 was just when the armistice was signed.
Yeah, well, you can be, you can be, you know, a bit. Yeah. That's a wee pedantic, but the fighting ended in 1918.
Yeah.
In some areas, it was. Here we go. Yeah, tell people that in Russia. What's going on? What? The war ended? Are you serious?
Yeah. See,
Where?
the way I think of it is the ones that say 1914, 1918. I was like, yeah, that's high school history lessons.
Well, maybe so. I mean, it was, officially in history, a lot of it has been credited that way. I mean, I understand what you're saying, though, and it is a valid point. But it is on the technical side.
Yes. And that's the point.
Also, that was a really, really lovely part of that famous Blackadder last episode in Series 4.
What Captain Darling said that,
Darling says that Great War, 1914 to 1917. And that's when it really hits, oh, dude, you're about to die. That's actually a really poignant moment of he thinks for a moment it is actually all over and he's actually about to horrendous, absolutely horrendous. Sort of a brilliant piece of writing that I thought.
Well, that final ending bit where they're coming over the top of the trench, originally it was filmed at full speed, wasn't it? And they were just like, oh, that's just crap. And then one of the producers just went, oh, just slow it down a little bit, see what that looks like. They were, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was originally written and poignant at the same time. That final, those final few moments where they stepped forward, you heard the whistle.
Yeah.
And it was like, yep, you're on your own now.
Well, that where it fades to the field of poppies, that field of poppies was actually just some footage they found in the BBC archive.
Really? Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, it was beautifully done.
It worked well.
It was stunning.
Yeah, it was.
Julie says, I hate people who say I should be offended by something. There are two words of the offended on behalf of Brigade. The second one is off. Yes. Off. Ended.
Yeah, I hear you, Julian.
Matthew says, I'm offended, so I must be right. Fuck off and grow some thick skin. Babe Cake says, January the 18th here. Ooh.
There you go, 18th. Okay. Very good. Oh, that's your birthday, presumably.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah. I'm an April baby. All right, Duke says, you guys are going to offend Timmy, complaining so much about everything.
Yeah, that's his job. That's demarcation.
Yeah.
That's right. He'll have the union on us.
Jude says, I think the lack of critical thinking is at least partly due to news media. Grown-up journalists told you what happened. Now they tell you why, in their opinion, it happened. Yeah. That's true. That's why a lot of people now, especially people that sort of 30 years and up, have moved away from the mainstream media now. I mean, saying that, you look at the 18 to 30 demographic now, the majority of them don't watch live TV anymore.
That's true.
Okay. They just use Netflix and things like that. So, yeah. Adam says, I just want to buy a house.
Where, Adam? Where is it in Scotland do you want to live? Where you're at right now?
I've sort of resigned myself to the fact that I'll never be able to afford a house.
That's not a house you live in, Mikey? That's what is that? Is that rented?
Yeah, it's a rented social housing.
House. Okay. All right.
Joe says, yes, Steve Stone, Rangers whipped the Sox last night.
Yes, they did, Joe. Good for you. Hurrah for Texas.
June says, talking of pronunciation.
Said with such sincerity.
Yes, right. Yeah.
Yeah, rah.
Julie says, talking of pronunciation, I hated in the movie Troy calling one character Menelaus. It's pronounced Menelaus. Yeah. I still have you seen all the memes, for that Odyssey, Gary, with the memes about Elliot Page being a warrior in it. It's supposed to be a big, strong male warrior.
I've not.
It's the character from Sparta.
Gerald
300.
Butler. Yeah, Gerald Butler or whatever with him. This one.
One of them is like him sat eating a meal at this table and everything. The shorts and things like that. And it's just like, here's a knock on the door. And when he opens the door, it's just like this little tiny Elliot Page, like trying to jab him with a sword. But she's like 3 inches tall compared to him, or he's 3 inches tall compared to him. And he just picks him up and it's like looking at him.
Yeah. What do you want? What is it?
Adam says, I'm the least offended. I get called Jock every 39 minutes by Mikey. Yes, you do. Because to the rest of the UK, it's a term of endearment. Our Jockanese friends over the border. Anyone calls me Taff is wrong because I'm not a Taff. I'm a Gog. Joe says, please, Jim, don't bring up US versus Canada right now. Squirrel! Adam says, Jim's right. We wanted to go all out and burn Washington down, but somehow the rain followed us from the UK.
Yeah, there was a horrific torrential rainstorm that hit the British, or hit the Washington, D.C. area.
Yeah. Joe says, you are so right, Julian. Sorry, I need a drink of water. Adam says, what about the Japs that surrendered in the 90s? Yeah.
What can you help me out with that? Because I'm not sure about that. I know about some that were found on islands in the 1970s, thinking the war was on.
I think that's what he's
about
referring
the 90s?
to. Yeah, I think that's what he's referring to.
Okay. Yeah, some of these poor bastards were on these isolated, bypassed islands in the middle of the Pacific, which is like you may as well be on the moon in some cases. Yeah. You're so isolated, they didn't know what was going on.
Yeah. June says, do not use Philomena Kunk as a definitive history source. Laugh loud. She's a UK comedian who does joke history. Yeah, I don't like it.
What an interesting name. Philomena. Never heard of, never saw this.
It's a female comedian, and she's playing a character called Philomena Kunk.
Oh, I see. That's her character name. Okay.
Yeah, and she's supposed to be like a history presenter, but it's just a piss take out of history. And it's like, yeah, I don't find it funny at all. But that's just me. Other people do. So, yeah. Baby Cake says, what's your favorite war movie? Mine is Full Metal Jacket.
We could be here all day on that. Maybe we could dedicate a show to, let's all share with the chat and on screen with what your favorite war movie or movies is, because it's so subjective. We could be here till,
I actually have a connection to Full Metal Jacket.
What, you got a metal jacket?
No, the actual film. You know, the first half of the film is all about them doing their basic training and everything.
Yes.
Well, the camp that they did that on was called Basingbourne Camp in England.
That's where Jesus.
Yeah.
Really? Oh, okay.
Yeah, and that is where I did my basic training.
Okay.
So when they're running around the streets and stuff, it's the same buildings that I was staying in and things. And it's also where the real Memphis Belle was based during World War II. I think Jim's frozen. Oh no, I can see him breathing.
No,
He's in shock.
I'm just looking at the chat as it's scrolling on my phone in front of me. I got the parts painted. Now the thing is with a tip for all you young modelers out there: best thing to do with your primer is to give it 24 hours to cure properly.
Yes, unless you're me and just can't be bothered waiting.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what. If you've seen to use Vallejo primer or water-based acrylic primer, it tends to dry from the inside out.
Yeah.
As opposed to acrylic and enamel, which tend to dry from the outside in. So you can touch this stuff within about 10 minutes, supposedly, but I always like to let it cure.
Yeah, I use Vallejo primers.
Right, and those things have that kind of a rubbery feeling as they're drying, and that's because that stuff is coming up through the paint and curing.
Yeah. So usually if I wait, what I do is I'll prime something, put that to one side, then just work on something else for 10, 15 minutes. And by then I can spray it again. So it's not too bad. Favorite war film though is, I don't know. the war films I won't watch, except from like Hurt Locker, maybe.
Hurt Locker is a
I
great
don't-
film. I loved it.
Yeah.
I don't know how factual it was. I don't know what it's based on, but entertainment wise, it was a brilliant film.
Yeah. But other than that, I don't like watching modern war films. Especially
No, I'm
ones
just
that are
saying what
based
I
in...
thought about it, Mikey. I'm a civilian. I have no idea what it's like to be in.
Oh, yeah. No, I know
combat
that.
and in the Middle East and stuff like that. No idea.
No, I'm saying I really enjoy the film Hurt Locker.
Ah, okay. You mean for cinematic qualities we're talking about?
Yes, I enjoy the film.
Okay.
But in general, I struggle with watching modern war film.
Oh, I
films about
agree with you
modern
there.
wars.
I mean, from a historical standpoint, some of them are just like, what?
Yeah.
They seem very manufactured.
It's not just that. It's there's a space when, certainly around the Afghan war and Iraq war era, where there's a lot of films being made based in Iraq and Afghanistan.
Mhm.
And to me, it's a little bit too close to home. So I don't like watching them. Because I found that if I watch them, I'm all right. But then later in the night, I'll really struggle and have nightmares and things. I don't like it.
You start recalling your years of service there? Is that what you're saying?
Kind of, yeah.
Okay. Well, that's understandable. Yeah. Things that people see can sometimes key memories that are, either safely stored away or you forgot about. I mean, a death of a friend you haven't seen in a long time may key you to think about, well, when we were young and we were hanging out, you think about those days and those years.
There's times where I watched films like that and then Kay's looked at me and she just said, "Why are you crying?" I'm like, "I'm not." She's like, "Yeah, you are." I might have felt my face when I've been crying and not realized.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it's all deep inside and all that mushy, unmanly stuff. Adam says, "Jim, if I wanted to move out, I would take about 10 years of spending zero in those years."
Yeah. Welcome to the 21st century. Yeah.
Adam says, "Imagine realizing you aren't at war. The other country has been to the moon, and Russia isn't Russia." Yeah.
Oh, dear.
That requires a lot of imagination.
Yeah. Adam, best American war movie, We Were Soldiers. That's good. It's good. It is a good one. I like Dirty Dozen and things like that. One of my favorite war films is obviously a lot of the World War I films I love. But there's one, it's on YouTube, you can watch it. And it's about an American company that gets sent to go and attack this German position in the woods. And they get trapped behind.
The Lost Battalion.
That's it. The Lost Battalion.
The Lost Battalion. They advanced too far, too fast, and were cut off for a period of time. Yeah, that was in the Mars Argonne offensive, 1918.
Yeah, that's a really good film. Oh, tempted to watch that now. Joe says, favorite war movie, War of the Worlds, when countries united to defeat those terrible space aliens. A real feel-good movie. Duke says, Jim, she said that English was easier during Shakespeare's day because he didn't have to learn Shakespeare. Tiff says, hello there.
Hello, Tiffany.
Hey,
all right. Baby Cake says, hi, Tiff. And that's cool to know, Mike. And Tiff says, hi, Baby Cakes. Joe says,
I'm so glad it's back. I'm so glad it's back.
Joe says, when we were all friends, well, most of us. Adam says, my brother-in-law will talk everything except his actual deployment. The whole gun or artillery thing wasn't great. No. Long-range snipers.
Yeah, what's on the mind of veterans is entirely up to them on how they deal with it and share it and live with it.
Yeah. Paul is in. Says, hi all. Hope you're all well.
Oh,
hello,
hey Paul. How's it going? You getting near to your big bike ride day, correct?
Ooh, we've got 10 minutes left.
Yeah.
Ooh, will I get this for the last one of these built in time?
What's that?
Not if I put the
chairs.
seat. Yeah.
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 Good fun, isn't it?
No.
Oh, yeah. Wonderful.
Well, that's why you got to switch it up.
Not at all fiddly.
No.
Yeah. On Basenborn Camp, they've still got the runway and things. And it's the runway from the Second World War. But they've maintained it because what they do is they use it as the fitness
Really? Okay.
fitness test.
All right. Very good.
What was the one? Oh, what a lovely war. I used to live near where they made that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. The Michael Palin film. Was that Michael Palin in there? I think it was.
I thought you were the one that it was based on, Trev.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, possibly, yeah. I mean, I did try and get a job as an extra, but believe it or not, 99% of it, where they got all the trenches and all that, that was a rubbish tip. That was made on a rubbish tip. Yeah.
I think my favourite's probably The Cruel Sea.
Oh, very good.
Yeah.
Very good, Gary. I
That's an
saw
excellent-
that as a young lad in grade school. It was on late night on my local public broadcasting network station where they showed all the British stuff that I grew up enjoying. And a lot of great stars in that film too.
Yes, absolutely. But I think also the subtext of people who shouldn't be there having to be there. You know, like Donald Sinden, who was a journalist, and suddenly he's he's the first officer on this thing fighting in war, and you know the people who plainly were unsuited to be put into the Navy and on small ships and things like that. It's a fascinating thing and very touching, very moving, I thought.
Oh yes, but there were quite a few moments where, I mean, like when Jack Hawkins, has his moment when he's on the new ship. He opens up the voice pipe, and he recalls the sound of the crewmen on the last ship he was on. Yeah, literally the last moments of their lives.
Yeah, as it went down, totally. It was beautifully filmed, and as I say, on so many different levels, very moving.
Yes.
That's a remarkable piece of film. I mean, I like the Dam Busters as well, partly because they're doing all that, but also for the way it portrays Barnes Wallace's reaction to the raid at the end. So,
it's one thing to come up with a bomb. It's another one to
that I would never have started this.
Right?
And
exactly.
He was hugely, deeply affected. He was given an award by the government after the war. They went around awarding inventors. I think he got about £10,000.
Yep.
And he refused it, and he used it to set up a charity to help educate the children of pilots or aircrew who had lost their lives in the war.
Yeah.
So he viewed it as blood money that needed. He couldn't take it.
Yeah.
Very principled man, and it's interesting to see them actually depict that in a way.
Yeah.
It wasn't all gung ho and jolly good show and last one to the rules, a sissy sort of thing. It's very human.
Sink the Bismarck's a cracking film as well.
Yes, it is.
It's good.
Yes.
It's got its Hollywood moments, but it's British Hollywood moments. But it's a very good film in the respect that they, for one thing, the special effects are top notch for 1961. I could recognize the silhouettes of all the models they used to represent the Rodney, the Bismarck, the Prinz Eugen, the Hood, the Suffolk, the Norfolk. Yeah, all those ships.
Yeah. I've managed to build that seat. Yay. Julian says, Adam, my great uncle's in the Royal Artillery, KIA 27th of the 5th, 1940, defending the retreat at Dunkirk. Wow.
Yeah. Wow, that's a pretty dramatic moment, Julian. Very dramatic.
Gareth says, Mikey, can't believe you brought up Vallejo primer because it's my nemesis at the moment. Every time I match the base paint, it tears off the primer. And their favorite war movie, Band of Brothers. Right. What you do with that is you get the masking tape, get the length you need, stick it to your arm, rip it up, put it down, rip it up, put it down a couple of times so that it gets rid of some of the stickiness out of it.
I've got a question for Gareth. Are you letting the primer dry thoroughly? Because we were just talking about how Vallejo cures differently from others, from acrylic and enamel-based paints. Yeah. So maybe perhaps it might be you're not giving it enough curing time too. I mean, what you're telling him, Mikey, is very valid advice, and I recommend it.
So what I do is lift it off, take it off a few times to get rid of the stickiness. Then put it on where you need it, press it down properly, but only leave it on as long as you need to spray that part. The minute you don't need to spray it anymore, so if you've put your color down, you don't need the tape on anymore, take it off, don't leave it. Because what happens is the paint sets as a sort of bridge between masking tape and the colored bit. So then when you go to lift it off, it pulls the paint at the same time. And it also means that the longer it's on, the more time the glue's got to stick to the primer.
True.
Don't leave it on longer than you need.
Very true.
Yes. And his favorite war movie is Band of Brothers. Yeah, I like that. I like that one. Paul says, I've been working out in the gym lately. I've been struggling mentally with PTSD and depression, so haven't been working on any models. I haven't even been out on the bike. Oh, that's not good, dude.
Sorry to hear that, Paul. I hope you can work through that and get back to doing two things I know you love: modeling and cycling.
Adam says, best accent is Sean Connery in Red October. Do you know what? That's one of my favorite modern war films.
A Scottish Russian.
Yes. Joe says, at his dealership, they have the first Toyota Supra 1979 candy apple red. Beautiful.
Okay. That's quite a bit of history.
Yeah. And Paul says, so that's why I haven't been in the chats as of late. It's all right, bud. Focus on getting yourself better. And Tiff says, I can't stop laughing at that voice. My nose bloody hurt.
And Tiff, the way you and Monica were laughing Saturday with Marcus, I can see why your lungs would be hurting. Still recovering too.
And breathe 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
2, 3, 4.
Yeah, Gary, maybe you can impart some little Tai Chi to Tiff so she can, get that full.
It's all about breathing.
Exactly. Breathing. There you go. All about breathing. Yes.
Yeah. Heavy breathing never hurt anyone.
Apart from the sentence, obviously.
Yes. Or if it's down the phone to someone. Then it gets a bit creepy.
Harry, it's for you.
Yeah.
What have I got myself involved in? Where's that go? Oh, there.
Gareth. One more thought to Gareth regarding that Tempest he has.
Yes.
Take a look at it. Look at the instructions, and if do I understand this right, Gareth? You're just getting started in modeling, or resuming it, or you're taking a crack at it for the first time?
Good question.
If that is indeed the case, then maybe what you might be better suited for you. This is just a bit of advice, just simple food for thought. Get a starter kit.
Yeah.
Try something that's going to come together in a couple days, and you can practice everything and get used to and get the feel of, and you do it on that. And maybe you hold off on that Tempest until you feel a little bit more comfortable working on models on a regular basis.
Yeah. Practice. Get a star kit and just practice, do crazy crap.
Exactly. Experience is the best teacher, and there's nothing wrong with mistakes because everyone's an opportunity to learn.
One thing I've found as well is if you need to mask off a large area on a model, especially on tanks and things, put a strip of your masking tape down once you've detacked it, get a Post-it note, put the sticky bit on the back of the masking tape, and then just put a little bit of masking tape over it to hold it together. That way, then you've only put one strip of masking tape on your model, but most of the model's covered.
Yeah. Good idea.
Gareth says, "Thank you, guys. You are most welcome, sir." Joe says, "Hope you feel better soon, Paul."
Yeah, same here. Same here.
Julian says, "My favorite war film is Downfall by He Who Shall Not Be Named in the bunker." In
Yeah,
April.
that was a very powerful performance that actor gave. That was outstanding.
Matthew says, "Tiff, use that voice to get rid of phone scammers." Am I speaking to Tiffany? Yes, before the operation. Joe says, "Jesus." Cost estimate is under $1,800. Always something. Yeah. Oh, dear God. Tiff says, "Good idea, Matthew. Yeah, I like that one." Matthew says, "Two good war films. There is The Glory, Para veteran recreating what they did at Arnhem." Yeah.
I do need to see that, and I want to find it. So, yes, I would love to see that. Yeah.
And Matthew says, "They were not divided. Welsh Guards armored doing tank stunts in Sherman tanks." Yeah. Yeah, They Shall Not Divide Us. Light Up the Sky is another one. That's a really good one. It's about British anti-aircraft battery.
Yeah, I got a lot of war films, but a lot of them people don't know, or they're so old.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've got my choices. But we, like I said, we could be here till the next eclipse talking
if
about.
people are stuck for ideas for war films, if you look on the channel's page on the playlists, there is a playlist for movies, and I've put it's got to be around 100 movies in there, like World War II films and Laurel and Hardy and things like that. So yeah, feel free to watch them. Joe says, "Stay safe all." You too, buddy.
Take care, Joe.
Take care, Joe.
Yeah. Matthew says, "Appointments in London, the camera car doing over 100 miles per hour trying to film Lancasters on takeoff."
Ooh.
Right. It's time for us to go.
Oh,
Yeah, I've enjoyed today. That's some good chat.
Is that a cry of exhaustion I hear from you, Trevor?
Yeah. It's because he thought he was going to get
how's that kit coming along for both of you guys? The A7, I mean.
All right. It's nice.
yeah, I've got.
The interior's coming along beautifully.
Yeah,
Nice. I like that.
Yeah. Apart from the fact I knocked the steering wheel off about 5 times.
Yeah, I hear you. I broke a couple small parts in this Jeep I'm working on. I shouldn't have installed them too soon. That's the problem. I put them in accordance with the instructions.
I've
Some
super
stuff's got to
glued.
be left off.
I've super glued it now.
Yeah.
Oh, oh yeah.
Tiff says, "Catch you all later." Yeah.
Thanks for stopping in, Tiff. Always good to see you.
Hey, Tiff, when you doing your next live stream? Like, usually Friday, I want to say.
Fridays and Sundays.
Yeah. Yeah. Friday at 2:30, I believe, normally.
Yes, that's right. I know because I'm watching the IMC on one app, my television, and I've got Tiff on the computer screen where I'm at right now.
Yeah. So don't forget that. Don't forget, tomorrow we've got the Corporal's Mess live stream for all those with the Corporal level channel membership. Thursday, we've got Sherman Group Build, 12 till 2. And then the evening, we've got this guy. We've got his members live stream.
Yep.
You can take the comment away so people can see him a little better.
Don't
There you go. Yeah. Yeah.
Don't do that to the poor viewers.
The guy in the lower left corner. He's
As soon as they did
Don't
that,
do that to the poor viewer.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I suddenly feel all exposed. Oh no, that
He's
you
got
really
used
would
to
not
hiding.
want to see, my friend. Really, really, really do not want that on your channel. That would get you off of YouTube. I promise you.
Jim says Housewives 49, a great film about the home front World War II. Yep. And Tiff says Friday at 2:30, Sunday 7:30. Yeah. Not a lot of people know that. There we go. Right. So we'll see the corporals tomorrow. Yes.
Indeed.
Everyone else, we'll see you on Thursday. Until then, cool for now.
Right.
Bye.